We're back again, and we welcome the haunted Old Lavaca County Jail members, Lisa Franks and Deborah Fawcett. So a little background before we get to them about the jail. The jail was built in 1885, and this building served as the Lavaca County Jail until 2005, making it the second longest continuously operating jail in the state. The jail is located in historic Hallettsville. The jail sat vacant for about 10 years before being bought by Rita Inc. with intentions to restore the building and create a museum available to the public. And that's where we go to Lisa and Deborah. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Both of you are property managers. What made you become interested in helping restore the jail?
Well, I first went there in 2015. Rita had bought it the year before that, and I'd called him stressing some interest in wanting to do a paranormal investigation there. He's like, okay, sure. So met him a couple weeks later, spent the weekend in the jail, and he was sharing with me all of his plans for restoring it. He'd purchased it as a long-term project, really didn't have time to work on it right then. And I fell in love with it and said, I will help you. And he asked me if I wanted to be the property manager.
Wow.
So I've been there ever since then.
Long time.
Long time.
And this is, you're talking about the person that bought the property,
yes,
correct?
Roger Chambers.
Okay, so when we last spoke via email, one of you two, I think it was Deborah, you said in quote, this location is certain to make the hair on your arms and neck stand up. Our investigators are never disappointed. So would you say the jail is haunted?
Yeah,
very
absolutely
much so.
is. And when you get into a building like that, an old historic building, especially an old jail or an old prison, something with a lot of just the anguish and the mistreatment and things that you typically find in a jail like that, you would expect it to be haunted. And once we started doing the research and found out there were 21 public hangings took place there.
23 public hangings.
23.
Oh my goodness.
There were a number of suicides, custodial deaths, so there was a lot of sadness and sorrow that took place there. So we get a lot of the residual type activity, but a lot of intellectual interact with you.
A lot of negativity.
I wouldn't say, well, yeah.
Yes.
A mix, you know?
A very
There we
good
go.
mix.
A good
Yes,
mix.
ma'am.
Nice
We
mix
have
of
our
it.
good spirits, the
Right.
ones that are on our side
Right.
and help us out, but then we've got some of those that come in and it's just like, it changes everything.
Now, before we go to the next question, I just want to go over some footage that I was able to pull from 2019. It's a little bit old, but there it is. Tell me what's going on here.
Oh, wow, I remember this.
It was Midnight Paranormal Society. That was Matthew walking down the hallway. Deborah's walking down the other way, and he's setting up equipment, and the door just swung open. And this happened actually twice when they were there. We all tried recreating, you know, closing and opening different doors, trying to see was there a draft, anything. We could not recreate this at all.
And it was funny because he was bent over with his equipment. He didn't even realize the door had opened and just walked right through it. So it wasn't until somebody was watching the footage and they're like, dude, check this out.
And then as we were giving a tour and we all go through the door that opened to go upstairs, it did the same thing.
And he, like you just
right
said,
open.
he didn't even notice. He just went right
through it.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
If you guys want to get more information, how you can reach out to them, I know you guys are booking people and guests, investigators, tours. I'll have all the information on our website, crossroadstoday.com. Coming up, we catch up with Victoria Animal Control and all the resources they have to offer.